Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Today we're going to be talking about our portfolio briefly, and then we're going to be talking about some prospects for some positive movements here in the market by some coins, maybe pretty soon. Guys, first and foremost, our portfolios, they're pretty much all down a little bit. Our 25K portfolio is down a pretty good bit. It's down like maybe 15 to 18% today. Guys, it's just when you have a massive nuke by Bitcoin, the altcoins get hurt more than Bitcoin gets hurt. And even when they have those massive gains, following, like they'll have 20 or 40% days, they're just kind of catching up to where they were. So because of that, almost nothing in our portfolio right now from any of our portfolios is doing that great. However, we did have one meme coin in our crypto casino portfolio that, we're actually a big fan of. We love, they're actually a partner of ours. Beep, you guys know Beep. They're doing absolutely phenomenal. We put 3 ETH in. It was worth about 35K the other day. Now, it is important to note that while we are partners with them, we've never gotten a token from them or anything like that. None of this has been marketing. It's just, we like Beep. We like what they do. They're very smart with their content. Hung out with these guys in Dubai. You guys are going to find out more about some of the people we met, hung out with in Dubai in the next, coming 1 to 2 months. You're going to find out we made a lot of really great contacts, met a lot of cool people, and the Beep guys are definitely, some of the cooler people we met while we were out there. Look forward to working with them over the long term. However, our business department, our trading department, we did take a little bit of profits off of that. We took about $10,000 in profits off of that $35,000 position. So sorry, we sold a little bit, just a little bit. Guys, and why? This is not my personal portfolio. This is in our crypto casino portfolio. So this is a portfolio that we have to show you guys in order for you guys to follow the moves we make along the markets. Now, we can't not make a move that's best for the investors watching the channel, not financial advice, of course, but we can't, based on our personal relationships with projects, we can't say, you know what, Beep, because we like you guys, we can't take profits off of you guys at all, because if we do that, we're not giving the best to our audience. So that's why we did that. Big fans. Definitely don't think their run-up is over or anything like that, but you have to take profits along the ways. It's what happens. Hey guys, come here real quick. Check it out. That's stake. You want to find out more? Go to bitboycrypto.com/stake. You can sign up if you're in America, or even if you're international. They have a place for you there too. See you, bye. I think that a couple other things that we're looking at right now, pay a lot of attention to. XRP. Pay a lot of attention to XRP right now. We are coming towards the end of this case. You're going to see a lot of movement start taking place. I honestly think that, the prospects for XRP following this case are massive. You're definitely going to get what I consider to be probably a quick 2 or 3x if they win and this is over. Now, there could be some split information coming out, by the way. If there's some split information about, the SEC still on them for this, or they admitted guilt to this, or whatever, then that could change. But if they were to win outright with no chance of, or get a settlement that says there's no chance of going to the Supreme Court, I'm telling you guys right now, this is what we are aggressively accumulating XRP in our corporate portfolio, not our example portfolios, but our corporate hit network, BitBoy Crypto portfolio. We are actively accumulating XRP. Another coin that we have high prospects for, of course, is Bitcoin. Can't talk about the price of Bitcoin. I can't guarantee you're going to get returns on that investment. What I can tell you is the things that we're working on the back end right now. We're still building out our advisory team. We're still building out our internal team. We're getting ready to make a few new hires here. So a few new hires for Bitcoin that will work specifically for Bitcoin. So excited about that. And I think right now we're working on some of the stuff with the market, with some market makers to try to give it a more stable environment. I mean, if you look at the chart of Bitcoin compared to the chart of some of its other competitors, I'll say, we have a very healthy chart, and, super exciting to see where this can go. We had a big buy the other day, and that big buy, it wrecked the market because of a MEV bot. So we're working on getting some market makers in place to stop that from coming in when some of these big buys start coming into Bitcoin. They will be coming in, relatively soon. They would have already been in. But like I said, we did want to work on, make sure that we were going to be able to fix, that issue to where you're getting MEV. You can't stop a MEV bot per se. I mean, there are some things you can do. But if you have some market makers out there to help balance out, the negative activity that they cause, then, you can be okay. So everybody pay attention to some more updates from Bitcoin coming over in the next few days. Very excited about that. Working on securing market maker. We've already got our liquidity locked up. So a lot of good stuff happening around the way. That's all I got. Be blessed. Boy out.